Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the 11th edition of Mia San Mia Show. We are here and we are here to talk about events that's been transpiring throughout FC Bayern München. You know what I mean? And listen, man, it will be a very good one today. Trust me, it will be a very good one. But before we begin, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check socials, and inshallah, you're well wherever you may be. Now, I do have to say, it's gonna be a good one. First of all, let's put this screen up. Yeah, put this screen up. Now, first of all, I do have to introduce somebody. This somebody is an absolute fraud. And he has all agendas in the world. But there's one agenda that he and I, we will be fighting for today. Yeah, because we saw what happened that game, bro. You know what I mean? Lewis, what are you saying, bro?
Nothing much, bro. How are you? I'm doing well. You know, same old, same old. Can't complain.
Yeah, especially after Leao missing that chance. What a fucking donkey.
Oh yeah.
That watch along was a waste of my fucking time, by the way. But anyway, guys, this guy, I think it's the first time he's ever on my channel. But he's been in my chat during watch alongs and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm actually glad he's here. Because this guy, to be fair, he talks a lot about company ball, how amazing it is, and all that stuff. And to be fair, it's actually coming to fruition. I can't even lie. It's actually coming to whole fruition. So you know what? Company defender, Hokage, what's up, brother? How are you doing?
Day one company defender. Don't forget that. Day one company defender. I've been defending for a year and a half now. I've been on the defense, and now we're on the attack. And I'll never give up. Congo rise. Congo rise.
There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. See, we're already getting started, guys. We're already getting started. But you know, I actually want to talk about the two games that we had. Obviously, we played against Paphos in the Champions League, 1-5-1. And then we played against Frankfurt, which I actually thought was going to be a tougher game than what we got. Ended up being 3-0. So, should we start the Champions League game? I say we do. Because that was the first event that happened. Obviously, Kane scored twice. Actually, could have been a hat-trick if he actually didn't hit the bar on that bicycle kick. Jackson actually looked good for once in his fucking life.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Actually, you don't think so?
I don't think
Hey,
so.
listen, you can tell me why, bro. Actually, I'm curious. Well, I'm actually curious.
I'll talk about it, bro. Jackson, I think that Paphos game, bro, was the definition of Nicholas Jackson because sure he got a goal, sure he got an assist, but for every good thing he did 10 brainless things, bro. Falling over the ball, missed touches, passes 50% too strong, passes 25% too soft, all over the place. Classic Nicholas Jackson being a bozo, but he's playing in such a good team that he actually got a nice goal and a nice assist in that match as well. To be honest, the goal was created by Olise. Like Olise did like 6 scissors and just laid it up. And dude, on the goal, if you really watch that goal that he scored, the guy almost fucked up the shot. He almost fell over. If you rewatch it, bro, he didn't hit it with conviction. You know, Harry Kane is a striker that when he strikes that ball, he's spanking that ball. He's spanking that ball with his foot. All right? Nicholas Jackson, it's like a child's head was on the ground. Like, you know, he doesn't know if he should shoot it or not. Like, no conviction, no, like, he's not convinced in himself. You know what I mean? So, listen, Jackson, you're just here to run around and be a road runner and come off the bench. And we'll ship you back off to Chelsea, bro. So enjoy your year in Munich. It's not going to last long.
I'm not gonna lie. That's an understatement, bro. Because that's insulting Davies. Remember when Muller called him roadrunner, bro? Like, man, that's an understatement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'll be real, but I agree. Listen, you know what it is, though, Hokage. I as much as I agree with you, the bar is so low. That's the problem. The bar is so low. Yeah. You have to give him a little benefit of the doubt.
That's true.
It's absolute fraud. So you know what I mean? So when you see one little good thing out of them, it's like. You know, there's like a whole saying in like the Islamic, because you're from Iran, isn't it? Like, there's a whole saying in the Islam's like ni'mah, bro. You know what I mean? This little ounce of performance out of this guy is that, bro. Wallahi, any little thing, I'm gonna take it, bro. Because I don't expect much out of him. I really don't, bro. Against Werder Bremen, he had like that one-on-one, and he just fucking I don't know what he's doing, scuffing that shot. And
he slipped. He slipped. Yeah. He slipped.
There you go. So it's like I'm not expecting too much out of this brother. You know what I mean?
And that's the key thing. Like I don't expect. That's why, like, all right, we could praise him, but you have to take the whole game into context and be like, I saw some of the most brainless that, like, you know, peak Leroy Sané brainlessness from him in the same game. Like, he reminds me a lot about Leroy Sané. Like he really does. And I guess my expectations for him are you're literally here so Harry Kane's calves can get a rest every couple of weeks. That's all you're here for. You're here for Harry Kane's muscles to rest. You're not here to be a footballer. You're here to just be a body on the field. And listen, if you end up finding yourself Nicholas Jackson with a chance to score, you end up finding your play. You end up scoring. But it's not like you know, Nicholas Jackson's goal at Bayern, if we fast forward 9 months to May, and let's say Nicholas Jackson scores 12 goals. Let's say he scores 12 goals, all competitions. I guarantee you 10, 11 of those goals are just tap-ins. Michael Olise created it for him. Harry Kane put him in. When Musiala's back, I bet Musiala puts him in. So, like, yeah, I don't expect much from the guy anyway. He's here to give Kane rest and a body in the squad. So...
Yeah, but you know what? Not just Jackson. I mean, listen. You know what? That game. I don't know if you guys all agree with me, but I know we won 5-1 and it was all good. You know what I mean? That we won and all that. You know what I mean? And we scored a lot of goals, but I genuinely think we could have scored more, guys. No joke. I genuinely think especially second half. I think the main problem was second half. We just took the piss. You know what I mean? Like, it was like we got a bit too arrogant because it's Paphos. You know what I mean? When in reality, what I'm used to us seeing, and I'm sure you both are as well, is just killing off team. I was demanding at least 5 goals. Cool. But then here's the problem. Kim and Jay, I know who you back, Hokage, because I see your content in it. This brother decided to be jackass for one moment, bro. He decided to give the ball, and now they scored, and it's like 1 goal given. So now it affects our goal difference a little bit. You know what I mean?
To be honest on that, though, it was a fucking good strike. Orsic, that was ridiculous. That was just like, bro, I was talking about it on my own reaction. I don't think I've seen a strike as good as that in years. Well, like it's literally going straight. It's like the Jabulani, the Jabulani 2010 World Cup, Diogo Forlan, master of it. You shoot that ball and it has a mind of its own, but he mastered it. It literally looked like he struck that shot with the Jabulani. It's going, and then like a guided missile, American missile, it just goes into like the top right corner.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So Kim and Jae, he was a little bit of a jackass there losing the ball, but
yeah, it's just
nice
my
goal.
thing
It
is
a nice
if he
goal.
passes the ball to Noah, we don't get to that point.
Yeah. But I will say, I think they purposely took their foot off the gas in that second half because the intensity wasn't there. And I think when you play that good in the first half and there's such a big drop off in the second half, I think we purposely just closed the game out. And to be honest, with the squad issue, a lot of us were probably talking about it all summer. We need more players. We need more players. If we ever find ourselves in these games and we do get the job done and we're up 5-1, and we could just rest and not run as hard, save our legs, bro, it makes a difference. It for sure makes a difference. So I honestly didn't mind it. But even in the first half, I think we could have left with like 7, 8 goals in the first half.
As much as I agree with you, though, I need Lewis to have to say as well, but as much as I agree with you, it's just even let's say we did not like move as much, right? I understand why. Obviously, you want to preserve players. Like when Opa got subbed off, I kind of understood it because obviously you want to rest him for Frankfurt. Frankfurt was supposed to be that tough game, but which we'll get to and why we didn't end up being that way as much. But like the thing is for me is like, despite all that, you like for example, I think there was one moment, and I think he did the same against Werder Bremen as well. Like Ulize, instead of taking the shot, he decides to cut out. You know what I mean? It's just like these little things, and I'm like, brother, just go for the kill. You know what I mean? It's these things. You don't need that much energy for that. It's like those things for me. But yeah, Lewis, what you have to say about that game, if you remember anything of it?
Yeah, I remember it. I completely forgot that Jackson scored and gave an assist. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like mentally. I'm just checked off with Jackson. He's just here just to fill in the spot and leave. So like when he does anything, cool. But when he doesn't, like I don't. That doesn't really affect me in any way. The team played well. Besides Kim's mistake, he should have passed it to the keeper. That was my only really problem with it. Um, Other than that, the team played well. I didn't really need the team to go all out on the second half, especially with the way we played in the first half. So, and it's no offense, but it's pathos. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna go full intensity 90 minutes on it if we could finish the game in 45. But yeah, that was really my thoughts on the game. This was Olise's better game compared to what he had yesterday. Yesterday he wasn't good, but he had a better game Tuesday, and which he's definitely allowed to happen. He's definitely allowed to have that off game, considering like he's been phenomenal for us. So yeah, other than that, yeah, that Patos game was pretty straightforward. If I remember correctly, I think we're on top of the table for the Champions League. Yeah.
At the
So
moment, I mean, us and Madrid have the same goal difference, I think. But I think because of alphabetical order, we're top. I think that's all it's down to. But
I think it's because we scored more goals. After goal difference, it's goals scored, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we scored 3, but we scored 3 against Chelsea, and we scored. So that's 8. Madrid, how much did they score? They scored 5, and how much? 2. Yeah, okay, that's correct. You're correct, then. Yeah, it's probably down to goals then. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully we can maintain it to stay.
Yeah, we should be able to. We should be able to because we play Club Brugge next at home, the Champions League. We're back to Dortmund, so I expect us to win that game anyway. So it'll be.
Only fear, kind of, sort of, not a fear, is like PSG. But like, I'm not afraid of them.
Club Brugge is a good team, though. Like I could see them scoring against us for sure. I could see them.
Yeah, Strasbourg Steve told me about it. They are pretty. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know what it is. If we keep our form up, by the time we get to PSG, that's going to be the biggest test to see where we really are. Mm-hmm. I do have to say though, Lewis, because the way we're playing, I haven't seen this last season, bro. Like I didn't see it, bro. Last season it was more sideways, backwards, and all that. This year it's more direct, bro. And everyone's growing a pair of balls. to actually do something. Like, where was this last season, bro? You know what I mean? So I hope it continues. But you know what? Speaking of, like, obviously we played Frankfurt, and we won 3-0, convincing. No, I didn't expect it to be as convinced, but it was. What did you guys gather, guys?
That the Bundesliga is done. I mean, we won the league already. It's over, bro. Like, this is supposed to be what, the third? This is the third best team on form in the Bundesliga this season. Like, awful performance from Frankfurt. Like, embarrassing from them. Can Uzun, Ritsu Doan, Jonathan Burkhardt. Shambolic performances from them. They couldn't even. The only time they tested us was their goal, and if Ritsu Doan. The handball really does. I saw some Frankfurt fans complaining online, like, "Oh, that's so bullshit, this and that." Bro, his hand changes the direction of the ball. Konrad Leimer probably wins that challenge if his hand doesn't get in the way. So it's rightfully ruled out. Horrible performance from Eintracht Frankfurt. Again, it makes me. I see guys. This is like a topic for the German national team, whatever. But like when I see guys like Robin Koch at Frankfurt get called up, I just think, why? I see that performance. He's obviously not a top-level center back. He's not a top-level center back to be getting German national team call-ups. So I'm not surprised we won. I was expecting a little more resistance, but also they had a horrible result midweek. They got smashed by Atleti. They got destroyed. But I think it was 5-2. They went to the Wanda and lost 5-2. So
5-1,
I guess 5-1. I guess it wasn't the biggest surprise if Atleti was able to do that to them. We basically shut them out and dominated them yesterday. So, listen, the only resistance for us in the league is Dortmund. And I'll give Dortmund their credit. They are cooking a little right now. They haven't lost either. But, listen, I'm hearing Joe Bellingham's dad is getting involved in the back and behind the scenes. I don't trust Niko Kovac with that Dortmund team. Niklas Zula's still at that team. Big Mac himself. So, yeah. I don't know.
I watched their game. I watched their game against Leipzig yesterday because I was watching. Obviously, we needed them to draw. Yeah. You know what I mean? What Borussia Dortmund are a weird side, man. Because it's like, you know what? I'll be honest. You know what's really saving their defense? Schlotterbeck.
Oh yeah.
I think Anton is fucking shit.
Trash, bro. Oh my God.
Bro, he got so overgassed at Stuttgart. I swear down. That brother got so overgassed. It's ridiculous.
I agree. Yeah? I agree.
Like, and then I'm looking at Dortmund, right? And I'm seeing like Bonkar trying to create for these men, and they ain't doing much. You know what I mean? Guirassy had a shit game, by the way.
Yeah, he wasn't good.
Yeah, that was a shit game from him, bro. Not like I'm saying he's bad, because he can turn up at any moment. I'm not gonna act like he can. But that was not a good game. I think the player that stood out to me in their attack this season, but we know he's on purple patch right now, is that Diami. He's the one that he's on purple patch right now, but he's the one that stood out to me so far this season, watching Dortmund play a bit. You know what I mean? But then again, like we said, it's a question. Again, I always pose it. Who the fuck is Dortmund? So it is what it is.
The thing with Dortmund is, like, yes, they haven't lost this season, but you're already seeing how I wouldn't be surprised if they start dropping points 5 games in a row. That Juventus game, embarrassing. And the St. Pauli game opening day, absolutely embarrassing to go 3-1 up and draw the game 3-3. So they're showing the signs that Dortmund is still Dortmund. That's why I'm saying, like, this league, I'm worried. I'm worried about it. That's the thing. The Pep Guardiola complex, the Pep Guardiola Bayern complex, I'm worried about that, bro. I don't know if the whole thing, because I really think our Champions League failures back then were because we wrapped the league up by February, early March, and we became complacent and we wouldn't be able to hit our top form in those semifinals against Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. So I'm really worried about that this season. I'm very worried about that.
You know what, though? Those times, I would only agree with you personally in 2014 season. I feel like 2014 season was where we really got complacent. Because you have to remember, that was the season when some of these guys kind of lost hunger because they already won the treble the year prior. Which I don't agree with, by the way. They should have gone for it again. But, like, the point is, I think that was the season in which, when they got top of the table, they overworked themselves the year prior, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. But I didn't agree with it. It was messed up. And then obviously 2015, the injuries got to us and we actually managed to contain Barcelona for a good 75 minutes until Messi decided to just be not human again. Fucking asshole. And then sending Boateng on his ass as well. And then next thing you know, 2016, that I'm not gonna lie, that one, I think that out of all the Pep Guardiola reigns,
That one
that
pissed me
was
off
the
the
year
most.
it should have been ours. This shirt that I'm wearing, that should have been ours. But these motherfuckers decided to be fucking bro.
They didn't have that killer instinct, bro. They didn't have. That's what I'm talking about. I agree with 2015. The injuries, like I genuinely think if we had our full team, that MSN team might not be this legendary team, and we go on to maybe win that Champions League. But for sure, in 2014, 2016, we became complacent because of the success. And then in 2016, bro, for sure, we didn't have the killer instinct. We didn't have this Atletico Madrid.
Lewandowski. I remember we missed a lot. Vidal, even we missed a lot of chances, man.
Didn't we miss a pen with Muller as well?
Yeah, Muller. Yeah. I mean, listen, fair play to Oblak, but two things can be true. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those ones. But you know, listen. Here's my thing. The reason why I bring these points to you, though, Hokage, right, is because I think if we are comfortable in this league, I think we're able to put all our focus into Europe and poke out. Because remember, bro. Like, this squad is, as we mentioned just now, thin as fuck. It's genuinely thin. The least, or like the last thing we need, I should say, is this whole thing of like, struggling in the league. Then we have to push ourselves. We get injuries. And then we have to, rely on certain bums in the competition. And now we're screwed. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, that's all on our board for being fucking pathetic. But that's a different discussion for a different day. You know what I mean? Like, right now, all we can do is deal with what we have. It is what it is, right? So I want to kill this league off, genuinely, and then I want to focus elsewhere. Honestly, that's all I care about. Hell, if we don't get invincible, who gives a fuck? Like, my main thing is we win these trophies at the end. That's all I care about, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to Frankfurt, I should say. Fucking hell, Stuttgart. Fucking hell. Fuck him. But
Stuttgart, another bum team that won't challenge us. That missed 20 games. 20 games. Bro, I watch a lot of Stuttgart. I like how they play. These bum Stuttgart. Every game I watch these bum Stuttgart. 20 missed chances. Demirovic the bum. Angelo Stiller putting up dimes for his bullshit attackers to just miss. Waste man team. Honestly, Sebastian Onis, get yourself a proper job at a proper club because those players are
fact, man. Hey, you know what? Ever since that Voldemort the bullshit, fuck Stuttgart. Honestly,
bum team,
asshole, bro. Well, man told me that the fucker was worth 80 million. Then he
90,
said
90
or 90, even worse, huh? Fadl. And then fucking 75, then fucking 65. Then we're about to give them what they want. Then they say fuck you in 75. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, fucking dickheads. You know what I mean? But Frankfurt, yeah, listen, man. I mean, I actually thought Top Muller was going to be more defensive than he was so far this season against us because we usually have the ball, right? Mm-hmm. And we did have the ball anyway. But I think what fucked their whole system was we scored in 15 seconds. Yeah. I think when we scored in 15 seconds, the whole game plan of Top Muller went to shit. It went to shit. Yeah. And we just killed them off with fucking Kane shot that he had. That was crazy, by the way.
Yeah, what a goal. Jeez.
Yeah, and then Díaz doing what I've been asking him to fucking do for weeks, man.
Yeah.
Just grow a pair of balls, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. See, when he grows a pair of balls, look what he can do. This guy, man. Yeah, what do you guys think of that game, man?
I was surprised by the 15-second goal. I can tell you that much. I did not see that coming whatsoever. Díaz scored, great, fantastic. Made that form continue, brother. Kane's goal was insane. I remember I saw the goal and I was like, "Fuck off!" Like, what is this man doing? And he's like in the form of his life right now, in my opinion, with the way he's been playing. I was a little bit afraid of his injury. I think like on the 85th minute, but I think it's gonna work out considering that it's gonna be the international break. So hopefully by the time he comes back for the Classicer, he should be all good. And I'm sure he'll end up doing well. And then that goal from Díaz, his second goal, that's everything you really want to see with a player like that, especially in the attack. I definitely thought it was Elise's worst game so far. I didn't think he was good yesterday, but that's fine. Like I said, he's been having great performances for us consecutively, so he's able to have like an off game. Um, the attack was great. I really can't think of any negatives with the attack. The midfield, I thought Goretzka was, yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, you know what? Weirdly enough, you know what it is, because of how comfortable we were. He actually didn't look bad because of how comfortable we were. You know what I mean? But obviously, when Pavlovich come in, different levels, man. I have to admit that was a different level. Like it's just one of them ones. But I do agree. If we played a better opposition, that performance would look shit. It was one of those. Like, so yeah. Hokage, what are your thoughts on actually the game? Not about the league. Fucking
Yeah. I mean, Lewis said not much to complain about on the attack. To be honest, Gnabry had a finishing disaster class. He had a finishing, the peak Gnabry we know about. Gnabry could have had a hat trick. Remember, he missed 3 big chances that game. Yeah, he had 3 huge chances. Bro, Gnabry had 3 huge, and there was the one where Lucho takes the ball from the left, takes on like 6 guys, and turns them inside out, and then he puts them on a play, and Gnabry just whiffs the shot. So I was a little concerned there because look at that guy. Look at that guy behind you. Such
butler. Hey, listen, he's a butler. He's not a chef, man. He's a butler.
He has such an interesting jawline, like very wide. I don't know, very interesting jawline, bro. He's all built really weirdly. But anyway, yeah. Olise was quiet for sure, but when you have Harry Kane doing what he's doing and Lucho finally performs like that, you're allowed to. And even then, he was just like, he was all right. He wasn't bad. He just wasn't involved in all the big moments in this game, but is what it is. Hopefully he goes to international break and comes back fit. No injuries there. Yeah, and the scary thing about Kane is, bro, the goal was not the offsides goal. You know what's interesting? He's so confident right now. When a guy gets through like that, like he was on that offsides goal, typically they bring it down and take 5 touches and try to go around the goalie, whatever. This fucking guy took the shot outside the box, this demon, and he scored that shit. This guy is on demon mode. Bro, this guy is on demon mode.
Brother, don't make me go get the Kane mask, bro, because I'll fucking get it. I'll tell you what it really is demon.
This guy is on demon. He's going crazy. He's going crazy, dude.
By the way, do you know people now online are talking about that goal he scored, yeah? Because of that dip, that whole, I think it was like a knuckleball thing. It's just they're like, ugh. They're like, damn. Well, that finish was cold. That was cold, bro. Like, this guy, listen, he may be hurt right now, which is a shame, right? Because Santos decided to be a maniac. But then again, it's a contact sport. I have to keep the same energy to what happened with Donnarumma and Musiala. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a sport. But it's just, I'm hoping that this guy's injury is nothing serious.
I think he said it's not bad. He said in his post-match that a couple days. Yeah.
But you know how these players move, though. These players, sometimes they'll say, like, it's not as bad as it is, and then...
0-0, don't worry. Our friend Thomas Tuchel will play him 290 minutes, and he'll tire him out. Don't worry. That donkey Tuchel, that bitch Tuchel, man. That bum. Hate that guy. Don't worry, Zier. He's going to play him He's going to play him 90 minutes both games. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Poor Kane.
Brother,
What's that? What's that, brother?
I can't fucking stand that guy.
Bro, fuck that guy. He's a donkey. Bro, he's actually, if anything, I'm gonna go even. He's a fucking parasite. The fact we even fucking brought him here is a disgrace.
Honestly, bro.
Bro, there's some people that would take him just because he's a cup-winning manager. Who gives a fuck? Did he win me a cup?
Bro, I hate that. Oh my god.
Did he win me a cup, brother?
Bro, he's such a cup-winning manager that he came in to save our treble and we got knocked out of both cups in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
No, wait, I'll do you one better. The following fucking season, we went trophyless, and the do-or-die game against Madrid, this motherfucker's substitutions cost us everything, bro. Everything.
Dude, I cannot believe, like, for me, he lost all cup manager bullshit allegation.
When he
He
did
lost all
that,
that.
I agree 100%.
He lost allegation.
Bro.
Because, bro, I mean, I just
Bro.
couldn't believe. Anyway, this isn't a trauma
I
reliving
know, but
session.
still, it's
This
just
is-
pathetic, bro. Bro, he is more likely to play him, and if he does, he's a fucking bitch. Fuck
Against
Listen.
who are they
I don't
playing?
even fucking know.
Bum
I don't even
teams,
know.
bro.
Neither should I give a fuck, but I have to because it's Kane.
Bro, I don't even care if he wins England the World Cup, which is never gonna happen. He's still a bum to me. There's no, I don't
Hey,
care
don't
what
tell
he
Hackney
does.
that he loses shit. Don't tell
I
Hackney
don't
that.
care what he does in the future, bro. That guy is still a bum to me.
Don't tell Upastan that, Liam. He lose it, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Probably delete his channel.
But then again, he's the same fucker that says England shit. So I don't know. That guy, you don't know what to expect out of him. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. By the way, you know what? Speaking of that game, wallahi, we can't let these men escape. And you, Hokage, you two, you can't escape this. Yeah, this Upa brother did not play as good as you would probably say he did. I need you to address that
In the Real
performance.
Madrid game or this game?
No, this game. The
Oh,
Frankfurt
okay.
game.
Because I don't think he played in that Real Madrid game. I was
No.
like,
It was the left
Yeah.
and die. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. He did not play that good, bro. Do you know the amount of times he kind of lost the ball?
Yeah. But listen, it is what it is. Even that's why I'm so critical on Frankfurt too, is because we had guys back there a little shaky and still they couldn't do anything. They still couldn't do shit. I mean, so Upa, all right, yeah. I'm critical of Ta when he's a bozo. I'll be critical of Upa. It wasn't a perfect performance from him, but even then, like, we need the guy. So I'm not gonna go in too hard on him. We need the guy. Don't go to France again. He's gonna go play 2 90-minute games right now for France.
500 minutes.
He's gonna go play. He's gonna go play
500 minutes, bro. Well, like Hokage, I'm gonna tell you something about that 500 minutes thing when you called me out when I mentioned it. Yeah. Well, Lewis brought a good point. You know that 500 minutes? Wallah al-Azim. That's like playing, and I calculated this as well. That's 4 games and 45 fucking minutes or 50 minutes. Like, allow it, bro. Allow it, bro. That French national team is being coached by fucking Deschamps, bro. Do you know how fucking pragmatic that motherfucker is?
Yeah. I think it does show that Upamecano is very versatile, though, because he could play high line and he could, because if you watch France is 100% a better defense with him as the center back. With it, when it's Saliba Konate, there's always a bozo moment going on with Saliba.
I do have to admit.
He is their best center back. He keeps it. He is.
But you know what my problem is, though? Well, me and Lewis, we have this problem, bro. We're trying to argue against the world right now. Yeah. Here's the problem. This guy can look good all he wants all season. And he's done that before. Let's not act like he hasn't done this before, but he did it in the Nagelsmann season as well. Let's not act like he didn't do that. Next thing you know, when it matters the most, is he going to turn? I like to call him the French Araujo, bro. Yeah, because they both look good all season, and then when it gets to that semi-final, quarterfinal against the biggest of sides in Europe, fumble. I hope it doesn't happen this season. I hope it doesn't happen.
Araujo's looking like a fraud every game, so maybe you can't call him that. Araujo
he looked like a fraud today, so he looked like a fraud today, so maybe but but you get my point, though.
I think it's unfortunate that he got injured last season because he couldn't prove that he's not that, like, that's not him.
Yeah, that's true,
because when he got injured, he was like, remember that performance over 2 legs against Leverkusen, bro? Remember, all of YouTube, all the pundits on all the big football shows said Leverkusen got him. They watched that away game against Leverkusen. Remember when we purposely played defensive? We went there for the draw, right? And they said, those bums on YouTube, those bums on football show said Leverkusen got him. He was amazing in those 2. That's why I was – those were 2 games where I'm like, it was a big pressure moment. Everyone was counting Bayern out, and he performed. He shut those Leverkusen dudes down. So it's unfortunate he got injured and he couldn't show us anything, because I am very confident that we have at least him against Inter. Things are different. I'm very confident he bullies that little midget Lautaro. I'm very confident he deals with his French national teammate Thuram. I'm confident that he would have had a big impact on that Inter game, but it's if buts and babies. He got injured. It is what it is. We had it was Dyer and fucking Kim, right? For those games, or
it was Dyer Kim, yeah.
Dyer Kim. So it is what it is. So all I can say to you guys is we'll see in March. We'll see in April if this guy is for real.
Yes, and you know what? I hope to God, Ya Rab, inshallah, he actually does good for once in his fucking life.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, no, Lewis, you're a fraud. I know you want to.
No. Listen, I will say this. Wait. Hold on. But before you paint me as this villain, I will say this. Do I want Upa out of this team? Yes. Unfortunately, we can't have that. That's not an ideal world for me. I just feel like he should not be the main man in our defense. Somebody else should be a main man, and he should be paired with that person. However, with the way the market's looking right now, I can't really sit here and tell you that there's going to be a main man that we could get.
Are there five? To Lewis, are there 5 center backs better than him right now?
Right now, no. There's not 5.
Are we saying right now as in like informed type thing?
Form, yeah. But I don't care. I never care about history.
If it's informed, then yeah, I cannot say.
Yeah, informed right now, no. There's not.
Yeah. Because bro, I'm not gonna lie. Inform Upamecano in general. I mean, listen, Upamecano has had some bozo moments here and there. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Some of his pass backs are annoying, but at least he's able to like persevere so far. That's one thing I will give him. You know, like even last game, by the way, like. That first half was terrible, but second half he looked better. You know,
yeah, for sure. He had a much better.
That's something I do have to give him. Like jokes aside, and listen, and I still stick by my guns. I still think he has a bozo G for when it matters most. But so far, and I can only talk about right now. So far, for the most part, he's doing his thing. Now, can he keep it up, and can he keep it for the big moments too? That's all I ask. You know what I mean? And against Inter Milan, because you brought up that point, I'm not sure, bro, because remember, Inter Milan, they were somewhat peppering us, and the way we played our ball, it wasn't the same as this, bro. Like, we were playing very lethargic, slow, and all that. Maybe if we had Davies as well on top of that, maybe I would be like, okay, cool. But only Upa now. Because remember, Davies was very pivotal last season.
Yeah, we had a skeleton crew against Inter during that match.
And then also that Sasha Bowie sub. That's when he broke my heart. That's when he broke my heart, bro. Because I tried defending that brother, bro. It's all of a sudden. Yeah. But you know what? So far, he hasn't played too bad.
He's had 4 good games, so credit to him. Because I wanted this guy out during the. He's actually been very good. Like the last 4 games, I'm actually impressed. But still, like when everyone's fit, you're like 3rd string, Bowie. You're 3rd string. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we're still waiting for Ito, Davies, and bloody, what's his name?
Stanisic.
Stanisic as well, yeah.
I was reading somewhere that Davies and Ito are supposed to be cleared soon. Is that true?
Yeah. Bro, they're all supposed to be cleared soon. But to be honest, in my personal opinion, I don't think Musiala should be rushed back at all.
Yes.
No,
bro, I'm just shocked that reports keep coming out every week on my Sanmia. Oh, they're targeting November. Bro, when he first got injured, I'm thinking at least you wait till January to give this guy minutes. November, you're asking for his foot to snap up again. You're asking for his foot to snap again.
Bro, for me, February,
March. Zier. If we're talking November, that's Arsenal game. Bro, I do not want this kid on the pitch for those crunching tackles from Basmati Rice and those dudes. I do not want him on that Arsenal.
Yeah,
you're going to set him up for even worse injury for doing
this. Is what I mean.
Take your time. Just bring him back.
We're more likely to bring him back only to injury. You know what I think should happen? Generally speaking, just play Gnabry that game. Play Gnabry that game. Play Gnabry, bro. Yeah. When that game comes, I'm telling you right now, if Musiala is available, I'm not starting. I'm gonna fuck. People be like,
I'm not even taking him on the plane. Keep him at home.
Keep him in Germany. Yeah, let him chill.
Keep him away, bro. Yeah. No.
Yeah, man. Or just keep him in the hospital bed. I don't know. Strand him somewhere. I don't know. But that guy can't be playing on the pitch. I'm sorry, but Arsenal are going to break it. Bro, they're gonna try to kill Harry Kane, let alone Musiala.
Yeah. No, man. We shouldn't see him on the pitch till the second half of the season. I'm sorry. Bro, anything less than that is just ridiculous. Like that, you're just setting him up for failure.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. Even January, I don't want him back. I want him back February, March, max, bro. Like, people need to understand. This brother literally fucking tore his fibula, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know people say it's not as bad, the whole angle. I get it, but it's just still bad. It's still bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this guy's been getting injured even beforehand. The whole hamstring injury, and then when he came back against Boca Juniors and Auckland beforehand as well, got injured. It's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's like, that brother needs all the rest in the world, because the more we play him, now he's going to get overworked, over-injured. And then by the time we get to the FIFA World Cup, he's going to miss it. Germany, by the way, Germany need that guy more than ever, because some fraudulent German playing at Scouse FC, ain't cutting it, bro. You know what I mean?
He's not Musiala. He's not Musiala. He's not that guy.
Like, this should be changed, by the way. It's 00, was it 9? That needs to be changed.
009.
Fucking
but I agree, bro. January, because like, what's the point of rushing him back, dude? Because we like Champions League knockouts isn't even until February now, late February. The league is ours. What do we need to bring him back for? What are we doing, bro? And also the winter break. Just bring him back when everyone's back from winter break. Everyone's refreshed. I think because if he comes back January, that's 7 months post break, 7 months post injury. I think that's plenty of time for that injury. Because I think Harvey Elliott had the same injury. He came back after 5 months and he's playing fine. Like, he's playing like his old self, but he was just never good enough for Liverpool. That's why they got rid of him. But yeah. And also, if you look at the reports now, I think Amir Sanmir reported that Davies and Ito are doing work on the pitch, and he's still doing like work in the gym. He's not even consistently playing outside on the pitch, doing work on the field. So if that's the case, bro, you're telling me next month this kid is supposed to be back? Fuck no. Hell no.
Yeah, that's not
January. Minimum January.
It's like, between both of you guys, do you really think we really need him right now? Like, it is such a dire need to have him back.
No,
I don't think so.
No way.
You know what I realistically think what we need? I think what we need this squad to keep on going till we get to January. When we get to January, bro, I'm going to Atalanta and I'm hijacking Lookman, bro. Hijack the motherfucker. Bring him in.
Yeah.
Bring the fucker in, because we generally need extra option in attack. That way we can even ease Musiala, but we don't have to fucking do this whole mad thing with him, right?
Yeah.
And then, this is another thing I would do. I generally think we need another midfielder or defender. I don't know what you guys think.
I think we need another
defender.
Defender more so, defender, because we only have Kim Ta, so defender. Because midfielder, to be fair, Bischoff, Pavlo, Goretzka, Kimmich can do is all right. It's okay. You know what I mean? You can even shoehorn Guerrero at some stage. You know what I mean? It's nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
Even Limer. Limer midfield is still.
Yeah.
I don't forget those Arsenal Real Madrid performances. Like, I still. That's when I knew this guy would be good. Because I remember beginning of last season, remember we played Shakhtar and Limer scored. I remember you and Liam were like, "Nah, he's a fraud. Get him out of this team."
Yeah. Bro, you know what when I really lost my shit with this guy? We played Borussia Dortmund and I saw Gitten score. I'm like, bro, where the fuck is this guy? But you know what it is? To be fair to Limer, I think ever since the ending of last season, he's actually stepped up big time. To the point now, my views on Limer has switched to like 180.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. It's because I've started to like realize that this guy is actually like useful, like for wherever you need him. Like, you want him to play left back, he play left back, midfield. You know, he's just versatile.
He doesn't get injured.
Need that in your team.
He doesn't get injured, bro, too.
Yeah, and he's energy. Yeah, so you need that in your team. Like, I've realized, because it's Vincent Kompany coaching him, he's actually started to just work somehow over time. It's just
he's learning how to play. Because remember, this guy had to learn how to play. We only played him at fullback because he could run. Now he actually is understanding what it takes to be a fullback. Like, to be honest, I think him and Olise's wing partnership is very underrated. People don't talk about it because I think people outside the Bundesliga, they think of Limer, they think, oh, he's just the Austrian Conor Gallagher. He just runs around. No, he's not. This guy's a baller.
But then again, I don't like taking opinions of fans that don't watch our league Seriously,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Because again, you say you don't care to watch us, then why the fuck are you gonna have an opinion on my fucking club or anything that happens? You know, it's backwards mentality, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
I also thought he had a decent job as left back yesterday. I was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
surprised.
That's the point. Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. That's what we're trying to say, bro. This guy actually stepped up. You know what I mean? This is what you need, man. You know what? The Bayern I'm really used to is like we had versatility all over the fucking team. Like, I don't know if you remember, like even that 2020 side had somewhat of versatility about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we need an element of that back. So that's why I'm glad that I'm seeing Gnabry playing the 10 and he's doing good. You know what I mean? Not like I would like to keep him because I still think it's a bit of a foolery. Yeah. However, like he is showing his versatility, so I have to give him credit. Bishop playing left back second half yesterday. That's another example. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
Bischoff. Yeah.
Bishop. It's interesting to see how if he can do a job at left back because I've never really seen him at left back. I've only seen him as an 8 or a 10. I've not really seen him there, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Goretzka, by the way, is another one. And listen, I know nobody wants Goretzka to stay. However, sometimes when you put him in center back, he'll give you once in a blue moon a fucking good game. You never fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, it was Nagelsmann that was doing the center back thing with him, right? Like,
even last season, because we barely had anybody, so Goretzka would have to fucking be shoehorned at times.
Yeah, he would have to be put in that position.
Yeah.
By the way, he did that. I think, was it one of the games against Inter where he was put in that position? I think. Like when somebody got subbed off. I don't remember.
So. I think
it was the second leg. I think it was the second leg when damage was nearly done.
Kim came off. Yeah. I think Kim came off. And Goretzka
dropped by, and Goretzka dropped because I think by then, did we bring Pavlo on that game? I think we did. I think we brought in Pavlo. I know we brought in Gnabry. Gnabry came because he got that assist for that Dyer header.
Yeah.
I do remember that one. Yeah. By the way, this is one thing company needs to learn, right? Because that, and I understand why, but at the same time, we need to be more cutthroat. Yeah. Why Muller stayed on that pitch, I still will never know.
Yeah,
that company had to sub him off if we were bringing Gnabry on because that brother was having Muller on. Unfortunately, it was like 10 men. It was generally like us playing with 10 men trying to come back against Inter Milan. It was jarring to watch, man, and it's sad at the same time because honestly, a guy like Muller, I have that shirt over there. You know what I mean? I got it in the summer because it's like that guy's an icon, man. You know, man, that guy is long dude. He done too much for our club, man. You know what I mean? To see him absolutely have a stinker like that, it was sad, man. It was just sad as fuck. And then on top of that, we have to see a Cherby Shahauze and fucking
fuck that guy, bro. Oh,
listen, it's fine. He hit 5 in a final, so regardless.
I mean, the balls on that guy
worked out.
to disrespect Thomas Muller like that, bro. At Cherby, you were at Lazio at 30 years old, bro, and you were a late bloomer at Inter playing terrorist football, man. Fucking shameless guy. No.
Listen, I'm so glad he lost 5-0 at our stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in our stadium. Oh, yeah.
That was great.
The way, hey, listen. You know what happened to Inter that night, bro? Hey, listen, Inzaghi, listen. Hilal, bro, we pulled off like the heist of the century, bro.
Masterclass.
Yeah, man, we pulled the heist of the century, bro. You get me? And then Inter Milan ended up falling.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
There you go. So, there you go. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. These frauds. But yeah, listen, man. My point is, company does need to fix up when the biggest games, though. Like, and so far, I actually think tactically, not just tactically, even managing games. Like, he's actually, when he sees a shit performance, he'll actually sub him off and bring somebody in. Like Jonathan Tah, when he got that yellow card. Like, that was one in which I'm like, yo, we need this brother off. And he actually got him off because he's on a yellow. So last season, he wouldn't have been doing this shit. He would have just left them in and wait till like 75th minute or something. Bro, no, we need changes early so there's more time to be had for the guys that come in to do something.
Yeah.
You know? Because
he's giving the youth minutes too. I mean, that was a big criticism last year. I mean, I remember every week on Bayern View, we were all going on there saying, bro, play this guy, play this guy. Why are you giving Gnabry, Muller these minutes when we got these guys on the bench? When he has the chance, he's giving Carl 20 minutes, gave Wisdom Mike his debut. Bischoff is getting a lot of minutes, more than I thought he would, to be honest. Pavlovic is like basically a starter, though, but he's putting his faith in him, so yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I will say, though, and again, it comes down to our squad. I don't wanna play these youngsters too much, though, this year, because obviously when you play them a lot, obviously they're still raw. Let's not lie, they're still raw players. Carl is one. Like sometimes you see Carl overdo stuff on the ball. Wisdom Mike a little bit the same. Although there was this one game when he come on, I thought he was actually amazing when he came on. I'm not even gonna lie, other than that one stupid shot. But then again, raw, you know. So like, I just don't want to play them in unnecessary situations. You know what I mean? Obviously give them minutes when necessary. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying don't. We don't need to like use them as, because I know there are Bayern fans that's overdoing it. They're like, oh, we need to give youth a chance, youth a chance, this, youth a chance, this, that, and then we play them for a good portion and they do fuck all.
It's that guy on Twitter, FC Bayern Talente. What an idiot, that guy. I don't know if you know who that is.
It's majority of the Bayern fans on Twitter, though. That's the problem.
But you know who that is, the FC Bayern Talente dude?
I must have seen him somewhere.
He's the guy that he's like Aimia San Mia, but for our youth campus. He like knows everything about all these kids that play for us in our youth teams. And he just is always saying, you need to play Carl, you need to start him, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, you're seeing with your eyes, unless you're delusional. He's still very raw. As much as I love Carl and he comes on and he's, you know, flicking the ball over people's heads like Neymar and taking shots from 30 yards out, like respect. But you're still raw. Doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, bro. Sorry, I was taking the call. But yeah, man, listen. Percy for me, bro. Yeah, we again, like I said, yeah, I don't really agree with the whole idea of overplaying youngsters. I really don't. Like, cause it's, by the way, forget even that guy, but a lot of Twitter accounts have been saying this. Fucking, even at one point, people in the chats of Bayern View or whatever. Yeah, it's just, bro, we need to relax a little bit, because you listen. I was and I still am a big fan of Adam Eznou, for example, okay? Because I've seen him for the Moroccan national team. I actually think if he was part of our squad, could have actually been an extra role in it for him. But at the same time, I get it. He's Moroccan. He wants to get his place in the national team. The fullback options in the national team is, I can tell you firsthand, it's mad. The fullback, like Mizraoui, Hakimi, you know, there's this other brother, I forgot his name. Like, it's endless, you know? But at the same time, bro, it's just like, if you stayed at Bayern, the way company is moving, you could have actually got your opportunity, to be fair.
Especially Stanisic got injured. Maybe you would have been given the chance over Boe, because Boe was horrible in preseason. Boe kept on getting beat at the back post. Like, again, bro, I made a video on it saying, this kid's an idiot. I don't feel bad for Eznou at all. You're 19. You're not Musiala, Yamal, Pedri on the come up. You're just Adam Eznou, bro. You need to sit, be quiet, and earn your chance. Like, and now he's at Everton, and it proves everything. He went to Everton playing under David Moyes, and he's not even good enough to get in the squad at Everton. So he was supposed to, him and his management felt he should get minutes, even be starting games at Bayern. Just unrealistic expectations, bro. And he might have ruined his career going to Everton. Like, what do you do now, Adam Eznou? What are you gonna do? You burned your bridges at Bayern. You will never play for my football club. You bum. You will never play for my football club. So what's next? Are you gonna go play for Celta Vigo? Nice career, bro. Go play for Celta Vigo.
He was at Valladolid and he did decent.
He was at Valladolid, decent, yeah. But still,
you know what it is with me with Eznou. I'm gonna be really objective when I say this, right? Because I really like Eznou, but I know how talented this kid is, right? But here's my problem. Like, when he's given an opportunity, he just doesn't take it, bro. And he doesn't take it because I feel like you can tell sometimes with the body language in it. This brother is just like, he feels like he has all the pressure in the world, and to a point which he has to be perfect, otherwise it's over. Brother, sometimes you need to just grow a pair of balls and just go with it, man. Who the hell knows what
Remember his sub appearance versus Auckland, semi-pro team Auckland.
Yeah. By the way, that was the one that I'm like, bro, I can't defend you anymore. This is
Yeah.
getting out of hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the pressure you're talking about, bro, by you being this young kid and your manager making this news and everything, you're putting this pressure on yourself. I'm sure when company plays you, he's like, oh, I'm going to give the kid minutes, no pressure. But in his head, Asnu's thinking, oh, my God, I could break into the team, become a starter, be the next Alaba, be the next Davies. You're not that guy, Adam, bro. You're not that guy. So go enjoy your career. You would have been much better off training every day with these world-class players at Bayern than training with Jack Grealish and freaking Dwight McNeil at Everton when you could have been training now with all the players we have. So just impatient.
Yeah. But I will say, though, there's one youngster I actually think our club done fucking dirty, though. Aaron Kunda, I think we should have kept him.
That didn't make sense to me.
If we kept Aaron Kunda, I genuinely, because I've seen like bits of him, like obviously comps a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, and I've heard of him from we do content. Me and Lewis would know the suggester for wrestling and that, and he's Australian, so he's giving us an idea on him, bro. I've seen this guy slap a shot from God knows where, and he's explosive and all that stuff. And we saw bits of him in preseason before last year, before we sent him to Zurich. Like, realistically speaking, I think we should have kept him. And the fact that the club didn't even contact him like that, and he said it was disgusting, bro. Absolutely nasty, in my opinion. But
I don't know what happened there. Is like, obviously, there must be like a technical aspect they saw in training because, bro, shooting wise, this kid is. I mean, I haven't seen shooting like from an Asian footballer, from that area from that confederation. That's some of the best shooting I've seen a youngster from that region of the world come with. Because
it's
ridiculous.
Facts.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, we both follow Asian ball, bro. There's rarely anyone, bro. The only guys I can really think of are like the Suns and
but even Son isn't Son on the come up wasn't striking the ball like Aaron Kunda, bro. I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm ashamed of that too. And he went, bro. It's funny. He left to Watford, and I think like 2 weeks later he scored like 2 free kicks or something in a week. It's just like, what the hell?
By the way, but to be fair, there was one thing Jester told me and Liam today when we were on Liam's channel because he was playing AFC, which is chilling. Bro, apparently Aaron Kunda was going through some issues in, if I'm not mistaken, was training, he was telling me, with Watford, and the manager had an issue with his attitude. I don't know if that's what Bayern noticed, and all of a sudden they said, nah, bum this guy. I don't know. But if it is, then yeah, it is one of those another ones. You know,
then that wouldn't, because bro, honestly at Bayern we don't deal with drama queens and shit usually. Like we get like Adam Asnu is an attitude issue. Him having such high expectations, like in itself is an attitude issue, and we've been that guy. We got rid of his ass.
Yeah,
Everton. So I don't know. I do agree with you though. Maybe we should have held on to him. I don't know.
By the way, Ansar's saying something about Glasner. What? Makes no sense.
Yeah, some Glasner guys were reporting that the reason he's holding out on extending his Palace contract is because he wants Bayern to come in for them, and that if he is to re-sign with Palace, he wants the release clause in case the Bayern job opens up. But I don't know. That's the Palace people are reporting that.
Yeah, but I don't think that makes sense for us to get him because first of all, it's like, this is just my opinion. It's like getting another Thomas Tuchel. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah, his football is. I don't want to see Glasner ball at Bayern, to be honest.
Yeah, it's screaming another Tuchel issue.
I think he's a perfect fit for Borussia Dortmund, bro, not for us.
Yes.
100%. If he goes to Borussia Dortmund, now I'm starting to shit myself a little bit because that guy will turn Borussia Dortmund into something. Yeah. But if he joins us now, I'm like, bro, I'll be honest, you're just going to turn us into shit because we don't play that style of football. Now, it's not going to be as bad as Tuchel. I don't think it's going to be as bad as Tuchel. It's just nah. It ain't going to work with us, bro.
Yeah, like 3-4-3. I'm sure if he were to try to bring that here, we could still play good football, but it's not our identity, bro. 3 in the back, 2 10s, a striker. Bro, we need wingers stretching the field. We need the best. We always have one of the best strikers in the world getting chances. Like, it's just not it, Glasner ball. It's not it. Now,
I see him more at Chelsea.
Or Chelsea, bro. I agree.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
If he goes Chelsea, bro, but they had an identity shift, Chelsea. That's the only thing. They've had a, but then again, they can find a way to make anything work. These guys lately. So I don't know.
Yeah. But if we're talking about Palace, there are players for sure at Palace bring to Bayern for sure. There is like 3-4 guys there. I'm like
Morton. Don't get me Morton. Man.
Adam Morton, Gahey. Listen, if this
I'll take Gahey.
You will?
Oh, yeah, we definitely need a
I would take Gahey.
If Upa leaves, bro, the perfect replacement is Mark Gahey. I mean, that is a guy. Ideally, I would like a Mark Gahey Upamecano partnership, but if Upa ends up leaving, go all in for Gahey. Adam Morton, baller. Adam Morton, definitely a baller. Bro, Ismail Sarr is a very good player. Ismail Sarr, the guy that plays shift in and out of the wing and 10 for them, he's a baller as well. So there's guys there that I would want to target from the Bayern perspective.
But by the way, center back though, I would take Schlotterbeck still. I actually think by the way, I just realized something. I know we talk about inform Upamecano, but if we're talking in general, like forget form, like only like we're talking like in general, like profile. I think Schlotterbeck is the best Bundesliga center back.
The only thing is Schlotterbeck does have the Bozo gene history. So he still needs to prove to me. He still needs to prove to me.
No, but he's not as much of a Bozo. Bro, you see that Borussia Dortmund run they had to the final? He played the fucking pivotal role from the back, going forward and even defensively, making these mad blocks. That was the season in which I was like, you know what? He's starting to earn my respect. I want that same thing to happen with Upa, bro.
My fear is his injury history, though.
Yeah, that's the only
he's
thing.
also
That's the only problem.
But I will say he is. I was watching the game yesterday as well, Dortmund Leipzig, and he's just such a good passer, bro. He's so good with his left foot, and he's so goddamn good. He finds those pockets, he finds those spaces, and he just gets it to Upamecano, Schlotterbeck would be amazing. Upamecano, Gahey. If it's Gahey, Schlotterbeck, I don't even know. But those are solid center back partnerships right there. That would be 100% confident in. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, obviously Hummels, bro. Obviously Hummels, was unreal. But it's just like Schlotterbeck did help as well. We can't act like it was a one-man show in the back. No, like that Champions League run, they both were cooking, man. Both of them. Even Ryerson was fuck Ryerson. I'll never forget that 2-0 loss we had against them. That dickhead got away with one and scored. But whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, man, that run, obviously, from my opinion, Hummels and Schlotterbeck played a massive role, man. Even Sabitzer, if you remember.
The goal against Atleti, the winning goal.
Man.
Yeah, he popped off. And Füllkrug as well. They had Füllkrug. Füllkrug did his thing. So.
And Brandt was on it as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were all on it, man. You know what I mean? And at the end, until they got to the final, this fucking
bottled. They had the chances, and they bottled it. That is.
But you know what? Again, good, because I'm not gonna lie. That was the one time you're like, you know what? Allow it with Madrid, because these piss-looking scums should not win it. I'm sorry.
I don't know, bro. I was fully supporting Dortmund that day.
Really?
No, man. Dude, no. Especially the way Dortmund, bro, that bullshit refereeing call. No, dude, I'm sorry.
Brother, I'm sorry, man. I can't have a club that make fun of us for winning a Champions League in my stadium. Fucking win. I can't.
The only thing I didn't like about it is that they were facing.
And they cry over everything we do, bro. I just can't, man. I can't stand that.
Bro, my thing is that would I've liked to support Dortmund, sure, but you're facing Madrid in a UCL final. They're gonna scam their way to a victory if they need to. Like they're not gonna lose that final. So it's like regardless of how good they were gonna play, they were gonna scam their way to win that final regardless. That's the only thing I just didn't like about that matchup. Still don't like both teams, but I would have preferred Dortmund to win that more than Real.
Yeah.
Damn, we really
and it makes the Bundesliga look better. It makes the Bundesliga look better for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck the Bundesliga looking better. I actually want to be the more dominant side. I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
about
that whole semifinal with them and PSG was just mad. I think the second leg ended like at 4-0. I think Dortmund 4-0 PSG to make it to that final. Crazy game. But
yeah, it was a mad one. It was, but just bro, now man. You know what I mean? But guys, I think we will end it here. Any final words on this club as we go to international break, guys?
I hope our team rests. I hope all our players rest. I hope this form continues, and I hope I get proven wrong every week by company. That's all.
And then Hokage, any final words?
Tuchel, I know where you live. Don't play him for your own well-being. Don't play Harry Kane. Deschamps, give Upa and Olise a rest, man. Your bum-ass other French players can beat Andorra, Explorer, FC, whatever teams you're playing. You don't need these brothers to play. Yeah, no injuries, please. I can't with injuries. Let's bring the hospital bills down. Let's just bring the hospital bills down. No injuries then. In 2 weeks, I hope everyone back, even the bums in the team. I don't want you guys to get injured. Nicholas Jackson, I don't want you to go and tear your ACL. Everyone come back fit. Everyone come back healthy. And let's just keep going. And so we could pummel these Dortmund frauds in 2 weeks.
Facts. Yeah, facts. By the way, speaking of Harold King quickly, well, recently, I don't know if you guys followed up on it, but because I support two clubs here in this case, yeah. But it turns out Al Hilal are looking at Harry Kane. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think Kane is staying at Bayern. I don't see. I even like, you know what it is? Like, obviously, because we have that bum Nunes. Fucking this guy, bro. Which, to be fair, you know what? He's actually scored twice. So he's done more than Isak done at Liverpool. That's the whole thing I can say. But even then, it's like, bro, like, why, bro? Fucking Zaghi, man. Bro, this motherfucker told me I want fucking Nunes, bro. Allow me, brother.
Negative IQ.
By the way, can I tell you something quickly? Do you know in the Saudi league he's actually not doing as good? You'd be shocked, bro. We played against. Yeah, he's not playing as good. We played against Al Ahly, the team that has Mahrez in it, and we were 3-0 up. Like, they were dominating. Well, we went hit transition. You had Theo Hernandez scoring, Malcolm scoring twice. Right, Nunes got an assist in that game as well, but he was shit. Right.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the game, we just conceded all 3 goals because he made like the dumbest substitutions ever, bro. It's like, fuck this guy, man. Bro, and the thing is, I tried backing this guy, but like, I'm running. The patience is running thin. Lewis, it's running thin, brother. You know what I mean?
Are you saying he came for just the paycheck? Is that what it's looking like?
And he obviously came for the paycheck. Let's not lie, bro. Let's not lie. He obviously came for the paycheck, bro. I remember when we played Inter Milan, Bayern, Al Hilal's president was literally at San Siro, bro. He was at San Siro because they were trying to tap him up from ahead of time, and that's why you start seeing them bottle it, because Inzaghi's decision was already made. Like, there was news from Real Dia, which is like our source of like reporting, that basically this guy's chosen Al Hilal from ages ago, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I still think to this day, part of all these bottle jobs is to do with the fact that Al Hilal just tapped him up and his brain just went, and everybody started fucking losing their heads.
And I thank you every day for it, Zier. Thank you every day.
You're welcome, I guess.
I think, what was it, like when they were losing like 3-0 in the final? I think he was like laughing on the sideline, and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's thinking of his paychecks, bro. He's not even. He doesn't give a shit about this." Final.
Oh, so you're not one of those that's like, "Oh, it was just because of only Inter being shit." No, bro, I'm telling you, it's a mentality thing. You don't lose 5-0 in a final like that. I'm sorry, you just don't.
Yeah,
you just don't. I think people need to understand that. Like, when you go to a final, all you have in your mind should realistically be the fucking final. This motherfucker went to the final and he thought of Al Hilal, bro. The next game that he coaches, which was with us against Real Madrid, and all of a sudden, masterclass fucking performance.
Yeah.
What? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. No sense at all. But yeah, that brother, bro. I mean, when you're putting Ruben Neves at center back, we have problems. We have fucking
Oh,
problems,
yeah.
bro. Imagine the guy starts like 4-3-3. I'm not joking. 4-3-3 when you look at the lineup, but you'd have Ruben Neves be one of the center backs joining Koulibaly and Timbuktu. I'm like,
Isn't Ruben Neves like 5'6" or something? He's not that tall.
yeah, but you know what it is. He's one of those workhorses and the
Yeah.
dictators. You know, I mean, that's what it is. But
Yeah.
bro, that's not what you're supposed to do, man. Fucking this. I'm telling you right now, if we lose against Al Ittihad in a few weeks, I might start losing it again.
What place are you guys right now?
I don't even know, bro. Not top because Nasser's cooking, bro, and so is Koman.
That bum Coman, bro. I'm seeing he's like scoring every game. This fraud Coman, bro.
Bro, he's actually, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is happy for him, but fuck his club, bro. I don't want that club to be winning, bro. And you know the worst part is their manager was our manager last season and was fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's just, bro, give me a break, man.
That's what's being a fraud.
Bro, and plus Ronaldo, bro, I don't want Ronaldo winning a trophy, bro. This guy hasn't really won a trophy since going to Saudi at all. So I want that to continue, to be honest, so we can take the piss. Because you know when we go to our games, by the way, or when we do as Hilal fans, we chant Messi, Messi, and he gets fucking oh, I get so rattled, bro. He gets so rattled. But we are right now. We're 6th at the moment. Ta'awan, Neom. Al-Ittihad, Qadsi, and the Nasr ahead of us. Fucking great. Because we drew
for how much money that's in that team, that's really egregious. 6th place, but it's only 4 games, right? 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, a few games. Yeah. But it's still jarring, man. But anyway, guys, we will end it here. Yeah. But guys, listen. First, I need y'all to do me all a favor. Yeah, do us all a favor. Subscribe to everybody's channels that's involved in the description. Hokage, Lewis, Rambles. Even though, to be honest, you need to start putting more content out there, you fraud. Yeah,
I know. Let me.
But anyway, go subscribe to them. Yeah, Liam Bayern View is still there. Steve as well is there because they would be around whenever they could. You know what I mean? So go check them all out. But guys, as well, also obviously subscribe to this channel. You know what I mean? Like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah, man, you're well wherever you are. Now, I'm gonna end it. We're gonna redirect to AN Sports. Kevin, he's doing. I don't know what stream he's really doing, but when we go there, anyway, give him all the shout out that he needs. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it. But until then, guys, listen. In terms of Bayern München, all I could say is, until then, take care. Happy days, Mia San Mia.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
See you later.
Peace.